So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to share with you guys is that tonight we're going to be knocking down all those bullets that be coming at us, that be making us afraid, that be instilling those fearful thoughts and feelings and emotions, those icky things that make us believe that we can't do what it is that we supposed to do. Yes, ready to get that shine. That's right. You better get your shades. If you ain't got your shades, I got mine. Because see, when you on the 4th floor in the penthouse, you got to know how to act when you in the penthouse. Yes. So tonight, guys, this live is for people who are in business, people who are entrepreneurs, or people who are looking to be entrepreneurs, or people who are in sales of any kind, or any type of avenue where you have to approach people. And sometimes that could be a little fearful. I got to take the shades off, y'all. It's hot over here. Y'all see, I'm dripping. I've been working out a lot, so now my body's like an automatic sweat bomb all of a sudden. But it's all good. So I get to throw some of it on y'all. Check it out, right? So, releasing fear of rejection. So, first of all, for those of you who have never met me before, my name is Takiyah Diamond, and I am a money mindset, vision, and accountability life coach. I'm also a personal development author and transformation and empowerment speaker. Yes. So MindsUp is my organization, and what I do is I help people transform their lives by changing their way of thinking, because we all know that it all starts in the mind. Thank you, Miss Jones. She likes my necklace. It says, "'Cause I'm happy if you feel like..." Okay, let me hop back in. Now, if it's one thing that I'm familiar with, it's trying to figure out how to obtain, approach, and maintain clients in a field that's becoming more and more in demand on a daily basis. Especially like if you're in the field of life coaching, speaking, teaching, leadership, any type of field that requires you to approach people. It's becoming more and more demand. I mean, think about it. We got the whole network marketing and just so many different avenues, that we gotta be confident. You know what I mean? Because if you lack confidence, nobody wants to hear what you have to say. So the question is, why do we lack that confidence, or what causes us to actually feel like we can't say anything to people, or we can't approach people, or we don't really know what to say to approach them? So it's not really so much that we can't, and it's not really that we don't really know what to say, because for the most part we actually do know what to say. But what ends up happening is we are fearful of what they may say to us. Are they going to accept what it is that we're offering? Are they going to be open to whatever product that it is that we're actually selling them, or trying to share with them, that's going to help them better their lives in some way, or that's going to help them save money on their bills, or whatever the case may be, It's us. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes. Keep them coming. Guys, make sure you share this video. I want to help as many people as possible. So if you guys see me looking this way, and this way, I am video potting right now. Just trying to make sure that everybody gets, the fever for the flavor of a Pringle and could get this information. Okay. So if it's one thing that I'm familiar with, as I stated earlier, is really just trying to figure out, how to obtain, how to approach, and how to maintain clients in these type of fields that we're in, So, more importantly, like once you recognize that you enjoy this line of work, whether you want to consider it to be sales or coaching, because no matter what, you are marketing yourself, you know what I mean? In some way, you are presenting you are your product, okay? So if you are a mindset coach, or you are an author, or whatever it is that you do, You are your product. So how you appear to people or how you present yourself to people will determine how they are going to respond to you. Okay? So even when you're in that line of work, though, there is this voice that sets in that scares you off your toes. And it scares you because it has you wondering, if you're going to be rejected by the people who you know that you can assist. Well, for me, I actually help enlightenpreneurs who struggle with confidence, manifesting financial abundance, who battle with self-motivation, who feel a bit stuck on clarity with goal setting and client attraction. I actually help them get over the overwhelm with the process that sometimes fail to yield to them the results that they're looking for. So I kind of bring them, some instruction that can help them have clarity on what it is that they need to do or what steps that they need to take in order to actually obtain the results that they desire. So, we create accountability plans and things of that nature to just really, really get you ahead. So I'm going to hop right into sharing with you guys that what we're going to do tonight is some tapping. And I'm not sure if you guys are all familiar with what tapping is, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about what tapping is so that you can understand. Hey, Saladin. Yeah, it is rooted in childhood. You are absolutely correct. Hey, Dale. Yes, it's definitely rooted from childhood. That fear that somebody's going to shut you down. But I think what a lot of people don't know is that those things that you fear, those things that you fear the most are just energy blocks. You know what I mean? Those are things that are going on within your energy center. And I know a lot of you may not be familiar with what I'm speaking of, but get familiar with it, because this is where we're going. You know what I mean? This is the new wave of you actually really understanding, who you are, and understanding that you are light. You know what I mean? That you are energy. You know what I mean? So once you understand, who you are and why you're here, then you can have better clarity as to what it is that I'm going to be speaking with you guys about tonight, as far as helping you get past some of the blocks that actually bring about those fears. So let me ask you a question. Are you afraid to actually contact somebody who might need your services because you think that the person might reject you? Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So if you're afraid to contact someone who might need your services, I know that a lot of coaches and healing professionals, we have this problem. And there's a voice in your head that gives you all the reasons to stay small and actually convince you that you may be rejected, and it's actually getting in the way of you living in your power, on purpose, and in your passion. So tapping is actually designed to help you overcome this fear, okay, on successfully reaching out to those people who really, really actually need you right now, okay? So now, if this is your first time using EFT, I'm going to give you a little background about EFT. So EFT is actually called the Emotional Freedom Technique, okay? Now, it's known as like psychological acupressure. And this technique actually works by releasing blockages within the energy system, which are causes of emotional intensity and discomfort. So it basically kind of works like acupuncture, but without needles. So the energy meridians are basically located just beneath the surface of the skin. Okay, now the blockages in our energy system are basically unbalanced emotions that often lead to limiting beliefs and behaviors that actually disable your ability to live your life harmoniously. And tapping actually helps with lack of confidence. It helps build self-esteem. It helps if you're feeling stuck, anxious, or depressed, or if you're having trouble with financial abundance, and so much more that it actually helps with. Okay, so what's going to happen in this session is, first I'm going to have you state the emotion that you might be feeling when it comes to fearing rejection, or actually approaching people or attracting clients to you. Okay, and so I'm going to have you state the emotion, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this emotion up so that you'll be able to feel it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to release it. Okay, so you're going to state, I'm just trying to give you guys a little head up so you can understand where we're going for those of you who are not familiar with tapping. Okay, so you're going to state, even though whatever the feeling or emotion is that I bring up to you, okay, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Now, the reason that I share with you, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, is because when we are feeling these fearful thoughts, in some way, it's almost like we're self-sabotaging ourselves, or we're not having enough belief in ourselves, or we're not loving ourselves enough to trust ourselves to go forward. Okay, so what this is going to do, it's going to, basically help you to confront the emotion and say that you still love yourself no matter what it is, so that you can bring about healing to whatever this emotion is that you may be experiencing. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a few of the tapping points. All right, so the tapping points is the top of your head. So that you might feel a little silly doing this, but I promise you, when we get off of this live, you're going to feel so much lighter. And you're going to be like, Takiyah, I need to hire you so I could tap out a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay? And this is going to be marvelous for you guys. Okay? So the top of the head, the eyebrow, the side of the eye, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, the chin, your collarbone, which is like your sore spot, and your underarm. All right, so we're going to tap just a few times. Now, some of the effects that you may experience in this process as we're releasing these energy blocks, one of the main ones is yawning. So yes, definitely, Sag says it's rooted in the brain and it ends in the nerves. Exactly. Yes. Hey, Reese. Reese says, yes, that's me. Yes, that's what this is about. You know what I mean? I'm just glad you guys are here and open to actually receive this information and understand that, there is something more to you than just this physical body that you see. Okay? So we're going to go deeper. So we're going to tap on these areas. Again, some of the effects that may happen as we're going through this process and we're releasing the energy blocks is yawning. You might feel some twitching, feeling like you have to move. You may feel some tingles like in your head or your fingers. You may experience rapid or random eye movement and little things like that. But it's nothing to worry about. It's just that the energy is clearing and it's shifting the energy block. Okay? So we are going to get started. Are you guys ready to get over this fear of rejection? Yes. Are you ready? I just want to know, are you ready? Yeah, so here's an opportunity to let this go. Now, as we let this go and other things come up, what will happen is we'll just do more to help you clear more, so that you can become free, using EFT. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to rate yourself and feel the intensity that you experience when you think about being rejected on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the most, the intensity. So if, let's just say that when you feel rejected, you feel really, really angry, or you feel really, really sad. I want you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. What do you feel? All right. So you can either share it in the comments or you can keep it to yourself. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to go ahead and get right into tapping. Oh, my God. I'm such a sweat basket right now, right? Not because I'm nervous, y'all. It's because I've been working out. So my body is just like, releasing all of this stuff. Water. All right. So are you guys ready? I'll try to move this thing over. So, all right. Hey, Curtis. Hey, Shakima. All right, so let's get started. So you're going to first start with tapping on the side of your hands, okay? All right, so you're going to say, even though I'm afraid that they will reject me, that will truly hurt my feelings if someone rejects me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. We're going to tap on the head now. Even though I feel lonely and abandoned when somebody rejects me, or when someone rejects my offers that I'm offering to them, it feels so personal to me. I deeply and completely accept myself and my unique life path anyway. You're going to tap on the collarbone. Even though I've been rejected so many times in the past, and I know how hard it can be to pick myself up again, I completely accept my feelings without judgment. All right, we're going to tap over the eyebrows. I'm very afraid to reach out to others. I'm afraid that they'll reject me. Now remember, as you're making these statements, what these statements are doing is it's bringing up the emotion that you feel. And as we're tapping, it's actually releasing the energy, the negative energy around it that is causing you to feel stuck in this area, okay? I can't help it. This feels very personal to me. And it hurts to feel rejected. I hate when people tell me no. You guys might experience some yawning or some deep breaths. It's okay. Just let it out. I'd love to feel like a success, but I don't trust myself yet. How many of us go through that where you just don't trust yourself? I feel so insecure, and I'm afraid that they will reject me. But I am ready to release this now. Top of the head. I am ready to release this fear of rejection now. Now, what we're going to do now is now that we've released what we felt, we're going to replace what we felt with something that feels good. So as these things feel good, just follow my lead. I don't want to have to keep telling you guys under the eyes, under the chin. Just kind of follow my lead. Remember the meridian points that I showed you. These are the acupuncture points that are going to release the negative energy that's around it, or the energy blocks that are surfacing, okay? Oh, God. Okay, so let's now replace it with positive. What if I could see this differently now? What if I allowed myself to relax when I'm approaching people? How would my life be different if I just chose to approach people and help people no matter what? What if I allowed myself to realize how great of a help that I am to people? What if I allowed myself to realize that people have many reasons not to take up on my offer? Maybe I can allow myself to see that my perfect clients will never reject my offers. And that it's okay that those who are not meant to work with me will be grateful and excited that I had the courage to reach out to them anyway. I allow the universe to bring me the perfect clients and the perfect people now. And I release my fear that people will reject me. Top of the head. I'm releasing this fear now. I am allowing myself to shine and show up and shine out. I am grateful for how much easier life seems to be now. I am grateful that I can now see that people don't reject me at all. I am now beginning to see that everybody has their own life story, and that their reactions are according to what each person has learned and experienced. I am grateful that I can now trust that I can be authentic and loving when I reach out to people. I'm letting this go now. When I reach out to other people, they are happy that I've contacted them. I am grateful that my perfect clients can recognize me for my gifts, and others will respect me even if they don't need what I have to offer. I am grateful that I have released my fear of rejection, and that I am now seeing the people I connect with without fear and in a kind and loving way. I'm releasing fear of rejection. I'm letting this go now. It's okay if people don't need what I have to offer at that time. I can still help them in some way. I am great. This is great. I love helping people in this way. I have loads of clients now, and it feels great to be able to help. I want to be able to assist others. And I'm grateful and thankful to be able to assisting people with what it is that I can help them with. Take a deep breath in. Release it. Now let's check in on a scale of 1 to 10, and how does that feel for you now? Do you feel a little better about approaching people to offer your services? Miss Jones, how are you feeling now? Awesome. I love muffin. Feels great, right? Yes, yes. So no matter what we have to, oh my God, I swear you would think I'm on a treadmill. Look how much I'm sweating. I guess it's still releasing from my workout earlier. So you have to know that no matter what, you can approach people. You can be your confident self. You can be everything that your clients need you to be. You can be everything that they need to assist so that you can assist them. So anytime you feel like that, or you just feel some type of fear like you can't do it, just tap out the emotion that you're feeling. You know, I went over the meridian points with you, and hopefully that was helpful to you. And if you have any other questions about tapping or the EFT method that I can assist you with, or if you would actually like to schedule an actual full session with me, this was just a short session just to kind of give you guys a little idea of, you know, what it's like to actually release those emotions that keep you stuck, that keep you from approaching your clients, that keep you from attracting your clients. You can do it. You can do it. So does anyone have any questions about the session today? Or that's right, she says, I'm ready. Kathy says that was great. Awesome, Kathy. Woo! Yes. Didn't it feel good to just let it go? You could tap both hands if you want, Sal. You could do one side, or you could do one side consistently, or you could do one side the first time and then you could do the other side the second time as you go around. So it doesn't really matter like what order you do it in. I mean, you could tap on the head first and then tap on the eyebrows and then tap under the eyebrows, then tap under the nose, then tap on the chin and then the hands. Or you could do it in any way, but just remember those meridian points that I shared with you, because those are the acupuncture points of where you actually release the trapped energy. Okay? Any other questions, guys? I'm open to take your questions. This is so much fun. Yes. So I wasn't really sure how many people would get it, but you know what? I always ask, the heavens to bring people to me who are ready for this next level, because you guys know I'm on a whole nother planet. And so are you, because if you're here, it means you were ready to receive what it was that I had to give to you today. So it's all good. Hey, Naja, that's my little sister, y'all. Show Naja some love. Sweating bullets over here. Any other questions, guys? Woo! So I want to make sure that you guys remember to stay confident no matter what, okay? You want the happy necklace? You can't have my happy necklace. It's all sweaty. Oh my God, I'm like dripping over here. I promise you, when you start working out, everything in your body just opens up. It just does it on its own. It's like that, right? I love you too, baby. Any other questions? Don't be afraid. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter what the question is. It could be about your mind, and, transforming your mindset. Any questions that you have about tapping or how to release your negative energy or anything like that, you can let me know. And I'd be more than happy to assist you with your questions. And thank you so much, Miss Jones. You're awesome too. And thank you so much for staying logged in with me during this process. That was so awesome. I mean, you guys really rock. I'm so proud of you guys for actually, taking the step towards actually wanting to release it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Well, that's why I'm here, boo, is to be a blessing to everyone. Nice. Ooh, yes, you can even do this with your third graders, Kathy. It's so much fun. You can even share with them, like, anytime that they fear, let's say, speaking on stage or anything like that, they can just tap it out. Like, even though I'm afraid to say my lines, or I'm afraid that I might forget my lines, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And that's the key, is to remember that after each statement that you state, to remember to say, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, because that's what keeps the block going. So remember that. That's very, very important, because when those blocks and things like that come up, it's mainly because some way we're not loving ourselves to trust ourselves to believe that we can be wonderful speakers, or that we can actually approach people and offer our coaching services to them, or our acting services, or whatever it is. You can release that emotion at any time. Wonderful. So, guys, I'm going to close out with Titanium. This is the one with David Guetta and Saya. Now, you guys know I love this record, Titanium, because she talks about being shot down, but she won't fall because she's titanium. And it's so important for us to remember that we are titanium, and that not everybody is going to say yes. But just because they didn't say yes doesn't mean that what you have and what you offer isn't good enough to help someone else. Oh, thank you so much, Shakima. I appreciate you guys so much. And that's what I'm here for, to really help you guys transition as well. So rock out with me, y'all. Fire away, fire away. Fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. Woo! Be titanium, y'all. Don't be afraid of nothing. You can do everything. Fear is not real. When you are feeling that emotion, just remember who you are. Remember to stand in your power. Remember that you are remarkable. Remember that you can do anything. Minds up.